just in time for the end of the year. My friend Sarah Dunlap is here from Silver Mountain Sports Club and Spa. And we always know that we're getting to this time of year because right after Christmas, all the ads come on for the things to organize your life and the way to get your life back in shape.
Yes.
And that's just that time of year, isn't it?
It is, yes. It seems like, we get through the holidays, and in my family, at least, we had a lot of Christmas cookies.
Yeah, eggnog.
Yep.
That's my problem.
The peanut brittle and
Right.
the baklava.
Ooh,
And,
that'll get you.
So, this is the time of year where we start to think about, what are we going to do in 2015? And for a lot of people, that means, you have a little health and fitness goal that you'd like to accomplish. It might just be to get active every day, or it might be to lose a few pounds. And
Indeed.
This is the time of year to start thinking about that.
I always say that it's better right now, before we get to the end of the year and people start doing resolutions, to do exactly what you said, to come up with a goal, as opposed to something that's, a little more overwhelming and a little less likely to be succeeded on. That's when people go after those resolutions.
For sure, and it needs to be a specific and measurable goal.
Right.
So, and that's what
and attainable too.
And attainable too. Yes, yes. Not, it's not. I'm going to go do an Ironman this year, and I'm sitting on the couch for the last year. It's, I'm going to go to the gym, almost every day for 30 minutes. Would be a good place to start.
Yeah, right. It's just getting there. It's half the battle.
It is,
as they say. But you guys have something in mind that I know little about. That's the skinny jeans.
Yes.
Right? I know they make them for guys. I've never seen a pair. I'm just going to be honest. I'm still in like the 501s. Yeah. Apparently, this is a trend that I've been missing on for a while. But fitting in those skinny jeans, that could be a challenge.
That could be a challenge for sure. So I have a boot camp program called Skinny Jeans Boot Camp. And I chose that name because we can all relate. We have those jeans that we fit into in September, and now it's the end of December, and they're not fitting so well anymore. So, most of us do have a few pounds we'd like to lose. So I have a program that kind of jumpstarts that. Yes.
That's the other part of this. You get, when you think about skinny jeans, it's some of those places you weren't expecting that don't fit.
Exactly.
Thigh, maybe.
Yep. So, your body loses fat overall, but if you fit in them before, you should be able to get back in them again, or you may be able to lose a couple sizes from where you've been at for a while. I get a lot of moms in my group who, after having all their children are just, they've got that last 10 pounds, maybe that last 50 pounds that they just can't get off, and they need some help, they need some motivation and some structure to make that happen.
I see in commercials, and it worries me, and I want to ask you about this from a perspective of just what I witnessed. People talking about, well, there was that last little bit that just I couldn't get rid of, and the only way to do it was liposuction. I'm like, really? Is that true? I mean, there are really places where it can be just so difficult. There's always a way, isn't there, with exercise and health?
There's almost always a way. In certain situations, after, exhausting every other avenue with a doctor's recommendation, maybe. But I think the average person, if they're willing to change their diet a little bit, and I'm not talking extremes, and they're willing to put in a little bit of time exercising, it is easy to, or not easy, but it is possible to accomplish the the shape that you
target those areas that you might otherwise think are unattainable.
For sure. Yeah.
Okay. So, and this is kind of the beginning of that, right?
Yes, it is. So we have a program at Silver Mountain Sports Club, and it's called Skinny Jeans Boot Camp, like I said before. We have 6 weeks to get started on a program. I've got some people that are actually still with me after a couple years who are continuing their fitness journey.
That's good,
as well. Yep. And one component of that is two 45-minute exercise sessions with the group, and those are on Mondays and Wednesdays at 8:30 a.m. However, if you can't make it to that time, I do have another program that follows the same track, where you don't have to show up for those workouts. And we also have a nutrition component. So we have an eating plan that people can use. I ask them to sign up for one of the really convenient online fitness and food trackers so that I can check in on them on a weekly basis and see how they're doing.
Oh, wow.
And then I ask them to do some exercise outside of the workouts that we do at the club. And I've seen quite a few people lose over 10 pounds of fat in 6 weeks on this program.
Whoa. That's impressive. Yeah, right out of the gate.
Yes, yes. So it's a good kind of jump start, and then it also gives you a little bit of confidence if you're new to exercise to kind of move on to the next level. You know, stay with the group, and we'll keep pushing you for as long as you want. And the workouts always are challenging but doable for every fitness level, the way that we structure it. And then, you know, maybe you can start to think about some other fitness goals that you may have.
Indeed. I mean, you now have the motivation.
Exactly.
You lose a few pounds, you start feeling a little bit better.
You do.
And it's amazing, as I understand it, when we're talking about like on your joints and things, 10 pounds of weight equates to much, much more than that on your joints.
Absolutely, it does. And you know, we address the whole body. There's quite a few people that I work with who have joint issues, and you know, sometimes it is a cartilage thing, or sometimes it could be a meniscus thing, but a lot of times it's a structural thing. And if we can strengthen the muscles in the hips and, you know, in the thighs, a lot of times we can help, and lower back too, we can help alleviate some of those problems, and you know, try to address the whole entire body instead of just different body parts to do that.
Excellent. So when people are looking to start this program, how, when, where, how do they get involved?
So we start on our next session, 6-week session, starts on January 5th, and again, it's Mondays and Wednesdays, 8:30 a.m. at Silver Mountain Sports Club here in Prospector, and you can sign up by calling the club or go to silvermountainsportsclub.com. And then I also have an online coaching program for people that can't make it to those workouts, and they can find that by going to meetup.com and searching for Skinny Jeans Bootcamp.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah.
always good. If you've got those odd hours, or
Yes.
if the other club's closer, then you could do that.
Exactly, yep. And the online program, they will get workouts assigned to them, you know, a little menu that they can check off each week.
Now, assuming that this doesn't sound like this is for me, I probably want to get on a bike or want to do something else.
Sure.
Clearly, there's lots of other opportunities, lots of other ways to get healthy for the new year over at Silver Mountain.
Absolutely, yes. I teach a ton of spin classes at Silver Mountain.
Right.
I really enjoy that. That's a great way to get started. I tell people the first 5 classes, don't expect to stay the whole time because your butt will hurt on that saddle. You know, just start out slow and work your way up. You know, most of the instructors are very friendly and welcoming to new people, so, you know, don't hesitate to come in. We've got circuit training classes. We have all types of strength-oriented group exercise classes, and, you know, pretty much we've got yoga, we have bar classes, stuff for
Something
anybody.
for everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good stuff. Well, thank you so very much, Sarah Dunlap, Silver Mountain Sports Club. Get on the website, get over to the gym, and get healthy for the new year. We'll be back with more right after this.